This is TyTy Customs and Mox, and today I'm proud to present my custom LEGO minifigure showcase for Solo, a Star Wars story. Now, this movie came out a while ago, and I finally got the final piece for these figures not too long ago, so I'm finally ready to showcase them. And as you can see, we got Star Wars Last Shot as the background here, because it's a Han Solo and Lando novel, which is perfect for these two figures. So, without further ado, let's get into Solo. Out with the Alden Ehrenreich version of Han Solo. Now, this guy was my first pick to play Han Solo. And obviously, he's no Harrison Ford. I think he did a fine job, but he wasn't really recognizable as like Han Solo for a lot of it. So that wasn't all that great, but I mean, he did a fine job. So I'm just getting his blaster out of the way. This is a DL-44. I believe it's maybe a brick arms weapon. I'm not sure. I just bought it off of like some random vendor at Brick World, Chicago, and painted some like silver details on here. So that's nice. And starting out with the face, it started out as a Legoless head, and I erased like the mouth and the lower part of the cheekbones, and then painted on my own smile. I had to redo the eyes because they were kind of fading, and I think I captured the likeness to Alden Ehrenreich okay. I originally had a different painted face, but then that one like kind of accidentally scratched off, so I had to redo it, and I think this one looks a bit more like Alden, so I'm happy about that. And then his jacket was E-tape, and just painted in a standard brown color with tan lines running throughout to show the detail. Even got some on the sides right here, and then his arms were just standard brown arms painted up, and I put a pocket on this arm as accurate to his jacket in the movie. And then his belt sought inspiration from Legomatic 9's Han Solo belt tutorial. I tried to follow that one like exactly to the T, but it did not work out very good, and so I just kind of freestyled my own one while taking inspiration from his. So the metal belt buckle was like part of one of those, don't really know what it was, but it was like an orange juice top, like one of those seals that come on the like juices and peanut butter and stuff from the grocery store. So I cut that out for the belt. The rest of the belt is E-tape, painted in dark brown and cut up. And then his droid collar over here is like part of a toothpick that I just cut off and did a little bit of sanding to, and then painted it up and glued it on. And these pockets right here, these are all made out of magnetic tape, because that's what I use for like a lot of 3D things. And this, what was this? Oh yeah, this was a cut up roll of Procreate that was hardened and then cut into that shape. And this strap right here is E-tape. His legs are just black legs with the Corellian blood stripe running through on the sides in red, and then boots just painted on in black that wraps around all four sides. His legs can't bend all the way because of his holster on his belt, but that's okay, and he's got a little bit of his like other belt painted on underneath, and these guys should paint it on too. So that's it for Han Solo. Now let's get into my favorite figure of this showcase, Lando. Just to clarify, for the Lando figure, I would have used a much cooler Lando cover. However, this is a library book, and it's stuck with the Han cover, so I can't change it. So when making my Lando figure, I decided I wanted to do something different, because I started on these figures like right after I saw the movie. So I decided I wanted to do something that no one else had done with their Lando figures, and so I made his outfit that he wears in the end of the movie when, it's kind of a spoiler, but in the actual game of Sabacc where Han wins the Falcon from Lando, I made that outfit, so you can see it right here. It was mostly based off of concept art for like this half of the pants because you never actually see that part in the movie and in the trailers. There was like one shot of him in the trailers, so I was able to confirm that this shirt design and cape design were accurate, and the scarf too. But his pants were just based off of concept art. The head was a Billy D. Williams Lando head. It was from like a Jabba skiff set, from like a while ago actually. So I just painted on the sideburns and the beard, and then painted over the mustache and eyebrows. And I think if I can focus. Focus, alright. And I think it looks pretty good for the Donald Glover version of Lando. He was definitely a good choice to play him in this movie. And the hairpiece is the Superman hairpiece, which I know probably isn't the most accurate choice. But I couldn't find the Nakia hairpiece anywhere. Well, I just bumped the camera really badly there. And the only Bricklink orders were like from China, like Sweden or something. So I didn't want to just order pieces from a foreign country and pay for all that shipping just to get the one hairpiece. So that's nice. I painted this design all around his shirt right here. It's kind of like, basically consists of like a triangle. It kind of resembles a Dryden Voss's yacht a little bit, I think. And then, like, basically a blue knife blade, and then some white dots. An orange part, I'm just, like, turning the figure, aren't I? And, like, a sun or something, I don't know. But, as you can see, I used, like, a fabric tape piece for the collar of his cape here. And then the inside of the cape was fabric tape painted blue, and this is just a white cape. But if you can see, I did paint the shirt design all over his arms and on the sides of his torso, and even on the top, which is like why I took the cape off, so you could see that. I just like shrunk my stand well. It's not going too well. But his scarf is red fabric that was just cut up and then Mod Podged and painted with those white stripes. He's got basic white pants and white shoes. I just painted these lines on the pants because there wasn't really a lot of detail going on there. His holster is kind of the same as Han's, but a bit different because this one just attaches to the leg assembly and not to the belt. So the belt is like disconnected from it. Wow, something bad happened to the belt in the back. I don't know how that happened. He's got the strap over here, and then the belt buckles were the same material as Han. And I think that's about it for Lando. So as I put his cape back on, stall, and you can listen to the beautiful solo music. But yeah, that's about it for Lando, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this showcase. That's it for my custom LEGO minifigure showcase for Swoloooooooooooo, A Star Wars Story. And if you enjoyed, please hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, you can follow me on all the social medias that I do not have. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye. Lando. 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 Lando.